What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chazz Ellis once again answering the questions that you asked me. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com and get the access to the live stream. It's going to be called 10 Steps to Recovering from Rock Bottom. Make sure you go get that. You got a few more days to get them for free. For free. I said for free 99. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com and get a hold of one of those. The question that I got was, why is it that some guys cheat and then some guys don't cheat no matter how bad the situation gets? Well, I'm probably not going to tell you what the answer you were looking for. Like, some guys are just way better than others and morally correct. Some guys are just not, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to really give you that answer because it's not really not true. I'm just being real. I'm going to give you the real answers and, hopefully they'll help you out. Number one, guys have different options. That's one of the biggest ones. Guys have different options. So this is something you want to think about when you choose a guy. You want to think about what kind of effort you're willing to put into that relationship and how much you're willing to do. Because guys just have different options. And that's going to dictate whether or not they cheat when things get rough in a relationship. For instance, when you're dealing with a guy who has a ridiculous amount of options, say you're dealing with a dude and he's a lawyer and he's also good looking. And girls just fall all over him every time y'all go somewhere. You notice all your friends are like, damn girl, that's your man. That kind of thing, right? Well, that means that if y'all get into it, it's not going to take much effort for him to go out and get somebody else to have sex with. So if y'all are going through it, y'all not having sex anymore, y'all arguing and all that kind of stuff, he's not going to have to go out there and actively pursue an affair. He can just go up on Facebook or Twitter or something like that, and somebody's going to be liking his pictures, or he can go out to a bar with his buddies, or he can go, just anywhere, and all he's got to do is take in what's already being thrown his way. So that's options. Now, if you're dealing with a guy who he never really got a lot of girls before y'all were together, he really hasn't changed much, so options really are limited for him. That means that he's going to have to actually go out and pursue an affair, which means that by the time he gets to the point where he gets up the courage to do that, y'all might be in a better situation. So it's not like, he's just going to go out there and get an affair right off top, whereas the other guy, you constantly got to, being with somebody a top-notch guy is a full-time job. It really is, so it's something you got to think about. When you want to be with, I see some of these women that date these basketball players and stuff like that, and it's like, that's a full-time job. If you're not willing to put that energy into it, if you're not willing to constantly be there doing the things that he needs done, you probably want to date someone else. You know what I mean? That you can kind of relax a little bit, because there's going to be a girl there every second trying to take what you have. It's just the way it is. I know it may sound messed up to people, but that's why you got to make certain choices in who you pick. Number two, some guys are more direct. They're not really going to be likely to cheat so much because they tell you when they have a problem. They tell you how they feel and what the status of your relationship is at all times. They constantly checking in with status. Like, hey, I'm not feeling what you did today. Hey, why ain't we had sex in the last 2 weeks? So I would say, make sure you don't shoot that down, because the alternative is to either just leave you or cheat on you. If people can't talk to you, that's what they do. They either leave or they cheat on you. Simple as that. If you have somebody that's being more direct, it gives you an opportunity to kind of catch things. A lot of guys aren't direct. They don't want to even try to talk about stuff because they feel like, well, I'm going to be shot down if I have a conversation with her. She's not going to pay attention to me, things like that. So the direct guy is less likely to cheat just because they feel like they're being listened to and they feel like they're getting their point across. If you're dealing with a guy who's not direct, that's usually his outlet. Let me go cheat on you. Find somebody else. Number three, some dudes are just more concerned with consequences than others. Simple as that. Some dudes are just more concerned with consequences. Some guys really just don't care about consequences. Could care less about consequences. Don't give a damn about consequences. And that's how they live their lives. If you're dealing with somebody who's like that, You know, when things go left in your relationship, they'll probably do something like that without even thinking about it. It's not like they're like, oh, I'm going to forfeit my relationship to go smash this other girl. For them, a lot of times it's like, I don't really think about consequences. I don't really care. So, you know, if you're dealing with somebody like that, chances of them cheating on you have become quite a bit higher. You know, you're going to have to deal with them in a totally different way. You're going to have to not use consequences like, I'll leave you if you'll cheat on me. You know, because it's not going to work. I mean, they just don't. They're not affected by consequences. It's going to have to be more of a situation where, like, look, don't cheat on me. It'll make me feel bad. Let me know what you're doing and what you're thinking and what you're feeling. You're going to really have to have an open dialogue with that person, because whatever you do after y'all break up, they're not going to care, because they don't think that far. It's not even that they don't care about you. They don't think that far ahead. That's how they live their lives. You think they wanted to get those DUIs and go to jail? You know, their life may be the type of person where they just don't think like that. They don't care about consequences. Hopefully I was able to help you out. It's your man, Chazz Ellis. Make sure you hit me up on the ChazzEllisProject.com. Also, ask Chazz Ellis on Facebook. Make sure you also like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.